Hey guys, in this video, I want to talk about 5 things you need to know before starting your print-on-demand business, with my ultimate goal of helping you be as successful as possible once you get it off the ground. Let's get started. Quick reminder, take advantage of the print-on-demand giveaway. It's free to enter, and 2 winners are going to be randomly selected and announced on Sunday. They're both going to receive a license to Merch Titan's upload automation, Merch Ninja print-on-demand research tools, all sunsets, premium pre-made graphics to help you with your designs, and my favorite Redbubble niche research tool, Bubble Scout. You can find a link at the top of the description. So these are 5 things you need to know before starting print-on-demand, and I know these are common questions because I actually got the inspiration for most of them from Google, which is the result of people searching them. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is the legality of print-on-demand. Like, is it legal? Now, generally speaking, print-on-demand is legal, but if you don't do your due diligence and make sure that you're not infringing on someone else's intellectual property, you can find yourself in a lot of trouble. Also, you can find yourself unable to sell on the major e-commerce marketplaces if you have too many strikes against you for repeat infringement. Now, the way that I validate if I have the rights to sell something, well, number one, if you do original work, you're typically safe. However, depending on where you're selling, they may do algorithmic approval and rejections of submissions to the platform. Okay, meaning you don't just get a human that makes sure that whatever you submitted is okay or not. You get an algorithm written by a human that's meant to police the entire marketplace at scale. The reason I mention this is in order to keep your account safe, my best advice is to, at a minimum, every time you make a new design, go to the USPTO website, the US Patent and Trademark Office, USPTO, and I'll drop a link in the description. It's tmsearch.uspto.gov, and here you can do a trademark search. So what I like to do is type in the text associated with my design, and then when I search it, you have to check 2 things on this screen. You check the live dead indicator. Now, if there is an exact match for what you searched and you see live under the live dead column, then you see a reg number for a registration number. So it has to say live and it has to have a registration number and it needs to be an exact match. Well, in that case, you would need to do further due diligence to see if it is an exact match with what you're selling, in which case you're probably much better off not selling it. You know, just scrap that design and move on to the next one. Also, you typically want to do this before you do any designing. That way you don't spend time designing something that you don't have the rights to sell. The second thing you need to know is print-on-demand free? Now, generally speaking, it is, and that's pretty incredible because there aren't too many things left in this life that are free, but print-on-demand is a way to make money without spending money, believe it or not. Now, the top 2 opportunities to do just that, in my book, are Merch by Amazon and Redbubble. Now, Redbubble, you can go sign up right now. I'll drop a link to everything in the description too, so you can kind of follow along. Redbubble, you can pretty much sign up right now and start selling right now and make your first sale today. I know, it's crazy. Also, they've got a huge catalog of products that you can sell your designs on. Merch by Amazon has been expanding their catalog. As of recording this, I believe it's 14 products that you can sell on. However, their program is invite only, and you actually have to request an invitation. So I suggest everybody watching that's not in there, use the link in the description and request an invitation right now. Okay, and if you're approved, you can sell Prime eligible print-on-demand products on the world's #1 e-commerce marketplace, as well as 6 or 7 international marketplaces as well. So you're getting global coverage. And guys, when you make a sale, oh wait, I should just reiterate, you don't even need to put a credit card on file to start. So it's truly free. When you make a sale, they'll create the product, ship it out to your customer. They do customer service and you just get paid a royalty. How cool is that? That's why it's scalable and it's passive. There's also other opportunities that are kind of free. It's a little bit of a blurred line because you can sell on Amazon Seller Central, eBay, Etsy, Shopify. You can do all of those things, and you can integrate using software to a company like Printful, which is my company of choice, where there's a software integration. So I can list a t-shirt on, well, let's say I design a t-shirt. I can list it on Amazon, eBay, and Etsy on all 3 marketplaces. Now, let's just say I get 1 sale on each marketplace. Well, Printful's software will automatically detect the sale. They will create the product, they'll ship it out to the customer. The only difference is we need to do customer service. Whereas on the previous slide, Merch by Amazon and Redbubble, they even take care of that and they just pay us a royalty. With Seller Central, eBay, and Etsy, we have to pay Printful to produce and ship the product. But when we price our products for sale on those marketplaces, we factor in that we're going to have to pay Printful a flat rate for the product cost and shipping. So we already know if we're going to have to pay Printful $12 for a t-shirt, well, we should probably mark that t-shirt up to at least $19.99 when we're selling it on eBay, Etsy, and Amazon. So here's the thing. It's free as long as you protect yourself and price your products appropriately so you don't lose money. So Printful has this thing called Printful Wallet. And what I like to do on Printful Wallet is I have it bill me in increments of $100 at a time. This way it doesn't just constantly hit my credit card, which will result in my credit card thinking that I'm getting scammed or something. But this is a good problem to have. This means that you're making regular sales. I definitely bill Printful. Printful bills me a couple $100 a day because I make a decent number of sales every day. You know, knock on wood. Hopefully that can continue into the future, right? All right, number 3, can you still make money with print on demand? My answer is yes. Speaking to my personal experience, and by the way, if you follow me on Instagram at Ryan Hogue Official, and I always link that in the description, I try to post my daily sales updates so you can keep up with how my e-commerce business is going. And then if you want to subscribe to my channel, I'll also do my best to give you tips and best practices and whatnot. But as you can see here, my Merch by Amazon account, I am just under 30,000 sales lifetime. And the curve, I don't want to say it's an exponential curve, but because it's so passive and so scalable, I'm seeing an increase in average sales each day, or let's just say weekly or monthly, as time progresses. So as of right now, I've done almost 30,000 sales lifetime, and I've made over $100,000 in royalties. That's pure profit in my pocket, in my bank account from just Merch by Amazon. Now I can take those same designs, upload them to places like Redbubble that I mentioned also is a free opportunity to do print on demand. I've got over 600 sales on Redbubble just this year so far. And we're not even, I mean, we are technically in the fourth quarter now, but we're not in the heat of the fourth quarter. In the last 7 days, using the Printful Amazon integration, I've done over $3,000 in sales. This is what I was talking about. I list on Amazon Seller Central. When I get an order, Printful software automatically detects it. They create the right product. They ship it out to the customer. They upload the tracking information to my Seller Central account so that the customer gets the shipping notice. I don't have to do anything. Outside of creating that product, I don't have to do anything manual other than customer service on occasion. So yeah, guys, take advantage of that as well. I'll put a link to Printful so you can get started today. Very easy to use, by the way. My girlfriend, she's on Printful. I don't personally sell on Etsy right now, but she's got an Etsy shop and she's crushing it. She's seeing almost daily sales, and she's seen a doubling of sales since the fourth quarter began. And she's also on YouTube, and she talks about Etsy on her YouTube channel, which I can drop a link to in the description in case you guys want to learn more about how to get started selling on Etsy. Number 4, which print-on-demand platform is best? And it's funny that this is a question that I wouldn't have thought to answer if I didn't see people asking it on Google. So in my personal opinion, you want to prioritize Merch by Amazon. It's not just because it's free, but it's because, well, for a reason I mentioned earlier, you get to sell Prime eligible print-on-demand products on the world's largest e-commerce marketplace. I mean, what's not to love there, guys? The upside is absolutely massive. Now, my personal best day, I've made $700 profit in a single day, primarily from a single trending t-shirt. Ultimately, that t-shirt over the span of like 2 weeks made me over $4,000 profit. Now, I know people who have done way better than that, right? So I'm just speaking to my personal experience. And that's not bad at all, right? I mean, would you like $4,000 for, again, not even doing any work? Again, once you've created the product and uploaded the listing, you can kind of sit back and relax. And I have nothing to sell you. That's literally how it works. It seems too good to be true. Also, in addition to Merch by Amazon, guys, keep in mind the designs that you create so that you can sell on products for Merch by Amazon. You've already done the hard work. You've made the designs. Upload them to Amazon Seller Central. Upload them to Redbubble, to eBay, to Etsy, to Shopify, to Walmart. You know what I mean? There's so much opportunity, and you'd be a fool in my mind not to cover as much online real estate as possible, because I believe the more online real estate you occupy with products for sale, the more money you can reasonably expect to make. In addition to that, you've even got more, I call these more like tier 3 marketplaces, and I typically use upload automation to push products here. Yes, you can automate the upload process. You heard that correctly. All right, number 5, any best practices left? And here's just where my mind went wherever it went. And I said, you know what, before I wrap this video, I want to make sure I touch on this. So design. You have to make sure your designs are good enough. Yes, you can get away with selling some crappy designs, but you're going to make way more sales if your designs are what I call good enough. Okay, think of simple concepts. Like check out the row number 1 at the top and row number 2 at the bottom. We have 2 different breast cancer awareness shirts. However, I'll bet you anything you can guess which 2 shirts on the same row sell better. All right, you know the ones at the bottom sell better. Those designs have better contrast. The font selections, they're easier to read. The designs and the text are big and bold, and just they make you stop and do a double take. You're like, oh, those designs are really good. Whereas the ones up top, I'm not trying to be a hater on people's hard work, but they're just a little bit harder to read. I mean, if you can't read the design really quickly and easily, then the customer's probably going to scroll right past it if we're being realistic, okay? Pricing. This is something that I think we may overanalyze at times. When it comes to pricing, if you're trying to get immediate sales, you can price at the floor, the minimum price for you to build profit, because pretty much any e-commerce marketplace that you sell on is going to favor listings with high sales velocity, because that means that, you know, customers are speaking, they're voting with their dollars. And when you make a sale, whether it's because you have the best design or the cheapest design, a sale is a sale. So you're going to help increase your organic rank, which should increase your organic exposure on most e-commerce marketplaces. But that being said, you don't always need to be the cheapest to succeed. Anything under $20, in my mind, people will buy. So I've gone and made a habit of increasing my pricing to $19.99, generally speaking. I don't know that I sell print-on-demand products under $19.99 other than stickers on Redbubble. When it comes to stickers, I still make over a 200% profit margin, but the end pricing tends to be between, depending on what size they pick, like between $5 and like maybe $12. And then the last thing I wanted to share is perspective. Okay, when it comes to evaluating the success of your print-on-demand business, guys, this is probably the most important thing. So if you're still with me, do me a quick favor and drop a like on the video for the YouTube algorithm, because this is extremely important. Most people want to get rich quick, and there's nothing wrong with that. Of course, we want to get rich quick, but if you can maintain the right perspective and remember that the sales cycle for print-on-demand and anything else is 365 days, then you will not quit when you have a slow day or a slow week or a slow month. So keep the right perspective. Remember that you're going to make more sales in the fourth quarter than you are in the middle of the year or the beginning of the year. So if you quit before the fourth quarter, you'll never know what your actual like average dollar per day intake was. I always think in terms of dollars per day, especially after I have a whole year's worth of data and I can divide by 365 and then see how much money I was actually making in a day. And remember, this is passable and scalable, so we're going to see this increase over time. And guys, the last thing that I wanted to mention is you got to just take action. Print on demand, to me, I really loved it because it didn't take too much like mental engagement. I could kind of go on autopilot when I was first starting off and moving slow and learning the ropes. I would put on Netflix and I would just relax, create some designs, upload them. And over time, like I said, dollars per day, I was making money. I was making more money week over week or month over month than I was in the previous month. And I knew that one day I'd hit that 6-figure profit mark on Merch by Amazon. And sure enough, here I am, guys. And one day I'll hit that 7-figure profit mark. So take this journey with me if you'd like. There's really no downside. And guys, thank you for watching this video. Before I leave, just wanted to remind you, I have an 8-day print-on-demand mini course you can take advantage of completely free. It'll walk you through the Printful Etsy integration, how to get your Etsy shop opened up, and use Printful to fulfill your products so that you can scale it and automate it. The link is in the description. All I need is your email address. Also, I've got a great print-on-demand Facebook community. If you guys would like to join, I'd love to have you. Link in the description. Last but not least, I have a full print-on-demand course walking you through how I make 6-figure print-on-demand sales every single year. It's literally everything that you need to know. It's step-by-step information, and I'm constantly adding to it, so you can find a link in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon.